After months of silence, Bailu reappears. What happened to her?
Welcome back to LVT-SHOWBIZ, the channel that dives deep into the real stories behind the glamorous lights of Chinese entertainment.
If you love heartfelt moments, surprising truths, and the strength of your favorite stars, then don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment below to join our community of passionate showbiz lovers. Today, we uncover the emotional journey of Bailu, the beloved actress who recently stunned fans with a completely new look and an honest revelation about her hidden health struggles. Behind that radiant smile and her pink hair lies a story of pain, courage, and rebirth that every fan needs to hear. When Bailu appeared in Hangzhou for a luxury eyewear brand event, it wasn't just another celebrity outing. It was a statement. The actress, known for her soft, innocent aura, had transformed, donning a sleek, form-fitting black gown and an eye-catching pink ponytail that radiated strength and individuality. The crowd gasped. Cameras flashed endlessly. For many, this wasn't just a hairstyle, it was the visual birth of a new Bailu. Her confidence that night carried a message: I'm no longer the fragile beauty.
I'm my own woman now.
Fans flooded social media with admiration, calling her look both fearless and free-spirited. It was an unforgettable night that marked her official comeback after months of silence. Bailu's transformation didn't come from vanity.
It came from introspection.
After years of playing ethereal heroines in historical dramas, she had been boxed into a single archetype, the gentle, poetic beauty. But behind the scenes, she longed to express another side of herself, bold, modern, and unapologetically real. In interviews, she described this as her rebellious era. She wanted to break free from the stereotypes that had defined her and step into her 30s with courage and authenticity. For Bailu, changing her hair color wasn't a superficial decision. It was symbolic. The pink hue reflected vibrancy, self-love, and a willingness to challenge what others expect from her. It was her way of saying, I decide who I am. Just when her career seemed to be thriving, Bailu's life took a dark turn. Around July, she began suffering from relentless headaches and neck pain that spread down her spine. The pain was so intense that she could barely sleep, eat, or move without discomfort. Doctors couldn't identify the cause, labeling it a hard-to-diagnose illness. By August, she was forced to step back from public life entirely. Her weight plummeted to 43 kilograms, and her physical and emotional energy drained rapidly. For an actress constantly under the public eye, such weakness could have been devastating. But rather than hiding it, Bailu later chose to share her story. Not for sympathy, but to show strength through vulnerability. During her illness, Bailu was still filming her latest historical drama. On-set photos revealed her clutching her waist and grimacing between takes, pushing through pain to finish each scene. The public didn't know then what she was enduring. They only saw a radiant star. Crew members quietly shared how she never once complained, even when she could barely stand. That kind of professionalism struck fans deeply after the truth came out. She had chosen her art over comfort, passion over pain. It's the kind of quiet heroism that rarely makes headlines but defines the true essence of an artist. After months of uncertainty, Bailu finally found relief through a mix of acupuncture and traditional therapy. Gradually, the pain subsided, and her strength returned. By September, she was able to eat normally again, regain some weight, and smile genuinely once more. But this wasn't just physical healing, it was spiritual renewal. The experience reshaped her mindset. She began prioritizing mental peace, gratitude, and authenticity over public pressure. The new Bailu we now see isn't merely healthier. She's wiser, calmer, and more aware of her own limits. Fans have noticed that glow in her eyes. Not just beauty but resilience. Why pink? For many fans, the color choice seemed spontaneous, but for Bailu, it was deeply symbolic. Pink embodies both softness and strength, the dual nature of her personality. It's feminine yet daring, playful yet assertive. In Chinese culture, changing hair color often signals transformation or the beginning of a new life phase. For Bailu, this wasn't about fashion trends. It was a message: I've survived and I choose joy. She turned her pain into art, her recovery into color, and her new image into empowerment. Every strand of that pink hair tells a story of rebirth and courage. When Bailu first revealed her illness, fans across Asia were heartbroken. Hashtags like #StayStrongBailu and #BailuHealth trended on Weibo within hours. Some fans even sent letters and handmade gifts to express their concern. Her openness created a ripple of empathy. She was no longer just an idol but someone relatable, human. When she reappeared healthy, confident and smiling, social media exploded with relief and joy. Fans said things like, "She fought through the pain and came back stronger." Others praised her for redefining beauty standards. The transformation became not just her story, but a collective emotional journey for millions who had quietly rooted for her. Bailu's story resonates beyond the entertainment world because it mirrors universal truths. We all face unseen battles, health, doubt, or personal pain. Yet society pressures us to stay perfect. Bailu shattered that illusion by being honest about her struggles. She taught her fans that vulnerability is not weakness, it's courage. That recovery isn't just physical, it's emotional. And most importantly, that we have the right to reinvent ourselves whenever we choose. Her pink hair, her smile, her calm confidence, they all whisper one powerful message: healing can be beautiful. With this new chapter, Bailu's career could enter a period of profound transformation. Her courage and honesty have already reshaped how audiences perceive her, not just as an actress, but as a symbol of emotional intelligence and authenticity. Industry insiders believe she will no longer be confined to typecast roles. Instead, she'll pursue characters who mirror her own evolution. Women who are complex, ambitious, and unapologetically real. Directors who once saw her as the gentle beauty may now seek her for roles that explore vulnerability, strength, and psychological depth. Beyond acting, Bailu could venture into production, or even global collaborations that highlight her newfound confidence. She's not just rebuilding a career, she's building a legacy rooted in resilience and truth. And in an industry where reinvention often feels like survival, Bailu has turned it into art. As Bailu continues her journey, her story serves as a quiet revolution in how we understand fame, healing, and womanhood. Her experience reminds us that even under the spotlight, stars are human. They struggle, they fall, and they rise again. Her courage to confront pain publicly becomes a beacon of hope for anyone hiding their own battles. She's teaching fans across Asia that transformation doesn't require perfection, it requires honesty and love for oneself. And that pink hair? It's more than fashion. It's a declaration that she owns her past and shapes her future. For every viewer listening now, let Bailu's journey be a reminder. No matter how lost or broken you feel, you can rewrite your story. You can choose light. Because if Bailu can rise after pain, so can you, stronger, freer, and more beautiful than ever before. Thank you for staying with LVT-SHOWBIZ till the end of this emotional deep dive. If you felt inspired by Bailu's courage and transformation, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment below. Tell us what part of her story moved you the most. Your engagement helps us bring more heartfelt stories from the world of Asian entertainment. Stay tuned for the next feature, and as always, keep shining, just like Bailu.